With the proliferation of online casinos and live dealer blackjack, can you beat blackjack for real money from the comforts of your own home? I'm going to answer that in this video. This is one of the most common questions I get asked, and it's typically from someone that's new to blackjack and card counting, and they're thinking, how great would it be to beat blackjack from home in my sweatpants? And so I want to break down the math behind counting cards at an online casino. In order for a game to be profitable to a card counter, there's a series of conditions that you need. First off, you need rules that make the house edge small enough that you can beat the game. Secondly, you need good enough deck penetration, which means that they're going to deal enough cards before they shuffle that card counting is even effective. Third, you're going to need to be able to play enough rounds per hour and enough hours to make it worth your time. So starting with the rules, at best you're going to find average rules, but not good rules in an online casino. But the second issue is the big one, the deck penetration. You're going to typically find two kinds of games for online live dealer blackjack. The first one, they're going to shuffle after every round. For a card counter, that is an instant killer. There's no way you're going to beat it if they shuffle every round. The next option is going to be where they deal about 4 of 8 decks. They shuffle right in the middle. And again, that's just going to kill your opportunity for EV. I'll give you the actual numbers in a few minutes, but the third one is a killer too, and that's the number of hands you can play per hour. Typically, these tables are really full, and a card counter friend of mine, he was telling me that he tried it just out of curiosity, and he kept track, and he was getting 20 hands per hour. Now, if you're playing in a live casino, you should be playing at least 100 rounds per hour, and if you're playing just you and the dealer, you could be playing 200 or upwards of close to 300 rounds per hour. So you're going to be playing average rules at best, very slowly, with deck penetration so bad I would never recommend someone play that at any casino. And just for the heck of it, I ran some computer simulations of the best game I could find, which was 4 out of 8 decks dealt of a 8-deck average rules game. And what I found is that with a $250,000 bankroll, you could make about $50 an hour if you could play 100 rounds per hour. Now at 20 rounds per hour, you're going to be making about $10 an hour with a $250,000 bankroll. To compare that, you can be making $100 an hour or more with a $50,000 bankroll in real casinos. And that's if you can even get any time in at these online casinos. I've also heard that their countermeasures are very proactive, meaning if they suspect you of card counting, they're going to kick you off their online casino. To contrast that, I've got dozens of friends that are professional card counters that are making 6 figures in real live casinos. And that might sound discouraging because you want to be able to do this from home in your sweatpants, but I don't know a single legitimate card counter that is trying to beat online casinos. The playing conditions are just too poor to be worth your time. But don't just take my word for it. I emailed Richard Munchkin, who is a member of the Blackjack Hall of Fame, one of the most famous advantage players of all time, and a really nice guy. And I asked him, hey, what's your opinion of counting cards at online casinos? And this is what he said. Anyone who's taken the time to learn to count cards can find far better opportunities than are available online. I see counting those games as an enormous waste of someone's time. But fear not, card counters. Even though online casinos are a huge waste of your time, card counting in real life casinos is as viable as ever. The reality is there are more casinos in the United States than any time in history. Here's what blackjack legend Tommy Hyland had to say when he was asked this question.
If I had to say when would be the best time to play blackjack, I might say it was now. You know, it's only my opinion. Other people say it was definitely better in the old days, but I think this is a real good time to make money at blackjack.
So if you want to make money at blackjack, do not play on the online casinos. It's a huge waste of your time at best, but learn how to count cards, take it into the real casinos, and take the casino's money. To learn more, you can subscribe to this channel where we put out regular blackjack training tips and advice and information. And you can also check out blackjackapprenticeship.com, where for 10 years we've been training people how to legally beat blackjack for real money at casinos.